Hello dear students, in this video we are going to see the trend analysis. There are different tools of financial statement analysis, that is common size statement, comparative statement, trend analysis, ratio analysis and cash flow analysis, in which we have covered the common size statement and comparative statement. Today we are going to see the trend analysis. Myself, Professor Vaishali Bharat Gholam. See, in case of trend, common size and comparative statement, we can compare the two financial statement. Okay. But if we want to compare the number of years data of financial data, at that time we have to use the trend analysis. The financial statement for a series of years may be analyzed to determine the trend of the data contained therein. At that time we use the trend analysis. This method of analysis is adopted to determine the direction, whether there is upward direction or downward direction of the specific components of the financial statement. Now, this is the procedure to do the trend analysis. First, any of the statement is taken as the base. Then every item in the base statement is stated as a 100. Then trend ratio are calculated. How trend ratio is calculated? Trend ratio is calculated by dividing each amount in the statement with the corresponding item in the base statement, and the result is expressed as a percentage. Okay, then a downward trend will be clearly indicated by the trend percentage being less than 100, and upward trend by the trend percentage being more than 100. This will be clear in the next slide. In that we are going to solve the problem of trend analysis. See, this is the first problem. The following are the profit and loss statement here for the 2018, 19, 20 and 21, and from this income statement we have to prepare the statement of change percentage. Okay, statement of trend percentage. Okay, this is the income statement: revenue from operations less cost of goods sold, gross profit less operating expenses, operating profit is given for the year 2018, 19, 20 and 21. Now we are going to solve this problem. Okay, see, first step of the trend percentage or trend analysis is, first of all we have to decide the base year. Okay, in this problem I have decided the base year as a 2018. That's why, as I have decided the 2018 as a base year, that's why I have write the 100 for each components of the income statement. You can see here 2018 revenue from operation 100, cost of goods sold 100, gross profit 100, operating expenses 100, net operating profit is 100. Okay, now second step is we have to find out the trend ratio. Okay, trend ratio means what? We have to divide. See, listen carefully. We have to find out the trend in 2019. What is the figure of 2019? Revenue from operation is 900. Okay, 900 divided by 750 into 100 will give 120 as a trend ratio for 2019. Similarly, for 2020 revenue from operation is 1250 divided by base year figure is 750 into 100, that will give 166.67%. Then 21 again. 21 revenue from operation is 1500 divided by 750 into 100, that will give 200. Okay, likewise we are going to calculate for the cost of goods sold, gross profit, operating expenses and net operating profit. Now cost of goods sold for 2019 is given figure is 500. 500 divided by base year figure is 400 into 100, that will give 125. Clear? Now 2020 cost of goods sold is 650 divided by base year figure is 400 into 100, that will give 162.50. 2021 cost of goods sold is 750 divided by base year figure is 400 into 100, that will give 187.50. Likewise we are going to calculate for the gross profit, operating expenses and net operating profit. Clear? Trend ratio, how I have calculated. Now see, by observing this trend statement of trend percentage, you can see the trend analysis that cost of goods sold, you observe, you can see cost of goods sold shows slight increase in from 2018 and 2019, that is from 100 to 125, but it will be increased with high rate in 2020 and 21. You can see figure 162.50 and 187.50. Similarly, the net operating profit, you can see a net operating profit is also increased with the same pace. Okay, means it shows good operating efficiency in the business. See here 100, 120, 166.67, 200 means this is showing upward trend. If these figures are 100, 90, 80, 70, that will showing the downward trend. But here all figures are showing increasing or upward trend. Okay, that's why from this statement of 10%, we can conclude that the good operating efficiency of the business from 2018 to 2020, 21. Okay, this is the statement of trend percentage or income statement trend percentage. Now we are going to see the same trend percentage analysis for the balance sheet. See, this is the problem. Calculate trend percentage from the following information extracted from the financial statement of MS Pranita Limited. This is a balance sheet given. In balance sheet, assets, liability and owner's equity is given for 2012, 2013 and 2014. Here, first step is we have to decide one year as a base year. Here I have decided 2012 or 2012 as a base year. That's why all figures I have wrote here 100. Okay, first of all I have write down the share funds and liability. Share funds and liability, share capital 100 for the base year. Now I have to calculate the trend ratio for the 2013. How I can calculate? See, 61,200 divided by base year figure is for share capital is 52,200 into 100 means 61,200 divided by 52,200 into 100 will give the trend ratio for the 2013 for share capital. Similarly, for the 2014 figure of share capital is 73,800 divided by 52,200. Why 52,200? Because this is a base year we consider. That's why we have to divide the statement value of that particular year divided by the base year value into 100. That will give the 141.38. Similarly, for the bank loan, another component is bank loan. Bank loan for trend ratio for 2013 is 10,800 divided by base year figure 10,800 into 100. That will give the 100 because both figures are same for 2012 and 2013. That's why it is 100. Okay, then 2014. 14,580 divided by base year figure is 10,800 into 100. That will give 135. Now current liability. Current liability again base year is 2012. That's why 100. Then figure for trend ratio for the 2013 for current liability is 35,568 divided by base year figure is 32,400 into 100. That will give the 109.78. Similarly, for the 2014, 39,600 divided by 32,400 into 100. That will give the 122.22. Similarly, we are going to calculate for total liability. Total liability is total liability means B plus C. This is B, sorry, this is B and this is C. Non-current liability and current liability are the B and C. This is B and this is C. Okay. Similarly here also. Okay. Total liability means non-current liability and current liability. Non-current liability and current liability. Okay. Total of A plus B. Total of 10,000 800 plus 32,400, that we have to calculate for finding the total liability trend percentage. For the 2012 is 100. Then similarly we have to calculate the trend ratio for the 2013. Okay, addition of 10,800 plus 35,568, addition of these both divided by addition of both these into 100, that will give the trend ratio for the total liability of 2013, that is 107.33. Similarly we calculate for the 2014, that is 125.42. okay, now total means A plus B plus C, means share capital, non-current liability and current liability. This is this 95,400, 1,07,568, 1,27,980. Okay, base year 100, as I have wrote 100 here. Okay, now trend ratio for 2013, 1,07,568 divided by 95,400 into 100, that will give 112.75%. Again for 2014, 1,27,980 divided by 95,400 into 100, that will give 134.15. Similarly we have to calculate for the fixed asset, investment, then total fixed asset and current assets. Total fixed asset means what? Fixed asset plus investment. That will give the total fixed asset. Okay. See, this is the statement of trend percentage of balance sheet by considering the base year 2012. Now we have to interpret this analysis. Okay. By observing this table, we can interpret that the fixed asset and fixed liability. Okay. Fixed asset and fixed liability means non-current liability. Okay, fixed asset and fixed liability. You can observe here. See, fixed asset means non-current liability, that is 100, 100 and 135. Similarly for fixed asset is 100, 100.77 and 123.8. The fixed asset and fixed liability means non-current liabilities are the same during 2012 and 2013 and increase during 2014 as 100, 100, 135, here 100, 100 and 123.08. Then current assets. Current assets, you can see here, current assets are increasing with more rate than the current liability. Current liabilities are increasing by 100, 109 and 122. But current assets, you can see here, 100, 124, 144. Means current assets are increasing with more rate than the current liabilities. It shows the good short-term liquidity as current assets are more than the current liability. Current ratio shows the short-term liquidity position of the business. From this, we can interpret that the good short-term liquidity of the business. Also, we can see the share capital. Share capital shows the increasing trend. It shows overall good financial condition of the business. This is the interpretation of the statement of trend analysis. Okay. Thank you.